all. Y'all ready for another hot box, honey? Because we need to talk about Pose. Now, I'm going to do this like YB and like El Teddy did theirs. Like, baby, this was 3 hours that we had to sit and watch. So, girl, a review, note by note, bullet by bullet, scene by scene is not about to happen. I'm about to talk about each character and get into what I thought about the episodes. So in proper Cats Meow fashion, this episode, these 2 episodes, the premiere, honey, of season 3 of Pose was given what it was given. So let's give it what we got.
I'm the type of girl you call wifey. Yeah.
What does the cat do?
Meow.
Girl. Now, Blanca, I loved the way your character developed. El Teddy brought up a great point. I would have loved to have seen the development between you and those 2 kids at the end of season 2. When you were in that wheelchair. First of all, how did you get your strength back? How did you get to where you are now? Are we going to see any of that? Like, how you even got the job? Whatever happened to the nail salon? How did it get shut down? We saw how Hellfire Club got shut down, but we didn't get to see how your salon just was kaput. You know, like, what, are you not doing it at your apartment no more? Like, what's going down, mama? And I would have loved to see the development between you and Chris. Yes, we got a little backstory on how y'all met, but I would have loved to have seen that take place. Now, moving on to Chris and how it relates to Blanca, I love him for you, girl. Love him for you. Like, he loves you. Yeah, especially different, honey. When he said, I'm going to get my mama together, and he really did. And he's smart. And he coined, and I bet the dick is amazing, honey. Like, yes, I'm here for it. I'm all the way here for Chris. I'm all the way here for your love interest because, again, at the end of, I think it was season 2, you met that guy on the beach. He never, well, we thought he had called. You was like, hello, and nothing ever came of that. And I was wondering what was happening, why my mother, Evangelista, was not getting her a little piece of man because she deserved love too. And then we finally get a scene or a storyline where she has love. And it's kind of rushed. Y'all already playing house. Girl, slow down. Because y'all running this season way too fast. Like, things are moving way too fast. Damon, let me get you out the way, baby, because you was definitely out the way. Where you at? In the words of Jennifer Hudson, tell me where you at. Because you was nowhere to be found. 5 minutes in the whole season premiere, and we found out at the end of episode 2 that your ass didn't relapse. First of all, we never even knew you was on the goddamn alcohol that heavy to be an alcoholic. Let's start there. And then we find out you didn't relapse after trying to help Pray Tell, and you done went to goddamn Charleston. We didn't get to see that happen. We didn't get to see you leave. We don't know how the family found, like, girl, again, slow down. Because y'all are moving way too fast. I'm moving way too fast. Pray Tell. First of all, let me just state the obvious. Y'all gonna raise all this money to send Pray Tell to rehab for alcohol, but the 2 crackheads can just stop cold turkey? I would assume that Lulu and Angel needed more than Pray Tell. Did y'all see how high they was these 2 episodes? And not just stop thinking about. Like, I just don't understand how they felt it was prudent to send Pray Tell functioning with a job, doing his thing, and then you got these 2 girls strung out of work, and just withering away. Well, the inverse, because Angel is putting on the pounds. I can see it all in her face. But, girl, y'all not gonna send them? Y'all don't care about them? But Pray Tell got a drinking problem. I guess he's doing better in his battle with AIDS because y'all not really talking about that. You know, we still know that he got it and that he's afraid of dying to it. But, you know, him and Blanca doing all right, girl. But the alcoholism is just taking him mainly because people are still dropping like fucking flies. And that is so sad. And y'all want to do a motherfucking intervention for. This is the second intervention y'all are trying to do for Pray Tell. And if the first one taught you nothing else, I'm trying to figure out why I didn't teach you. Don't do a fucking other one. Because, bitch, did he not cuss y'all out the first time? And y'all couldn't stop till y'all got enough. And then this time he laid y'all to rest. Individually. The only person who I think didn't get, the only person who I think didn't get laid out was Lulu. And that's because she chose to shut the fuck up and sip her tea. So, baby, have y'all not learned? And I've learned with Pray Tell, the whole saying, you get more beats with honey works best with him, with his type of character. Don't come trying to charge me up, even if you're trying to, in a loving way, I still feel teamed up. You know I'm closest with Blanca, get Blanca to do your dirty work. I bet you Blanca could have read all them letters and he would have sit there and digested every last single letter from everybody. But if all y'all coming to him at once, in front of his man, embarrassing him, no ma'am. I would be pissed too. But Pray Tell, I'm glad you back in the saddle with the balls, because you trying to step away was not the best thing. You know, that was your outlet. That was your way to stay vital and to stay, you know, the Pray Tell that we all know and love, because sometimes depression can hit you hard. And I know that. Now, as it relates to Ricky, you don't have much of a storyline outside of Pray Tell this season yet. But I hope you get the gig with Janet. I hope everything goes well. But what you had to endure with Pray Tell, baby, kudos to you, because I know that's got to be hard, being the codependent one in a relationship with somebody who's an addict. And you tried to leave, he begged you to stay, and then told you to leave. Broke your little heart in two, bitch. As if it wasn't hard enough for you to come to the decision that you needed. I know you're not. As if it wasn't hard enough for you to come to the decision to leave in the first place. Then you gotta pack your shit. Then you gotta tell him you leaving. Then he beg you to stay, so you let your guard down. Then he like, bitch, you know what? Get the fuck out. I would never speak to you again if I was him. Ricky, if I was you, I would never speak to Pray Tell again. Ever. Lulu wasn't giving much. So far. You know, stay off the yak and stay off the pole, girl, because you are not a successful pole dancer. Girl, your body probably looks amazing and you're sexy. You're beautiful in the face. But, no ma'am. You was giving me stick figure. You was giving me Charlene. You know, like, it wasn't, I don't know. It just wasn't giving me, ooh, girl, let me throw my bands. My dear sweet hubby, didn't really get a chance to get invested in his character because he didn't really have a storyline for the first 2 seasons. But my God, YB pointed out a great message. The boy was fucking, no, was it YB or was it my cousin Danye? He was blue. It wasn't the hue of the scene. Y'all painted that boy blue. He was a fucking smurf. Like, come on. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Y'all painted the boy blue to show the intensity of the AIDS and how it was taking over his body. No, ma'am. And just the way he died was just, oh my God. If we had enough dealing with Pray Tell's boyfriend in season 1. Like, who? Oh, was it season? No, it was season 1. But my God. Jesus, poor Cubby. And I'm glad he made peace with his mama and y'all were around him when it happened, I think. Now let me scooch over on to Lamar. Bitch, though I don't like you, I like you, because you know I goes up for the villain. But bitch, for them to make you the antagonist of the entire season thus far, this is a turn in the writing of Pose. Because you, like Cubby, didn't have a large character or a storyline per se in the series. Yet here we are, like, boom, you the bee's knees. You in the house of Khan, baby. And bitch, you chose him, okay? Though I am rooting for my house, Evangelista, bitch, you got some fucking baddies in your household. Ooh, these bitches is bad. Ooh, these bitches are bad. But your ass, you gonna go straight to hell for the shit you doing to this family. These are your people. These are the people you came up with. and you doing them like this. Oh no. And you have no remorse. Now, like El Teddy was saying in his review, things shifted. The prizes went from like trophies to money. It wasn't because they were trying to fuck up the way the balls went. Bitch, they needed the coin. Their businesses were getting shut down and they were like falling by the wayside. Bitch, they had no money, so they needed the money. But damn, is this the way you gonna do it? Is this the means you going about this? Cause girl, slow down, because you are moving way too fast. And it's just a shystiness in the way you move. And I just, oh, he fine. Oh, Jesus, thank you, Lord. But yeah, I didn't like that you were just so ruthless. Even when you came down to the hospital, like, you had no remorse. Like, you was laying on cubby, but girl, you could have at least put that shit to the side for the moment. And that's another thing. Girl, I understand this is all y'all have. Y'all trying to keep the hope alive and doing it in these people's honor. But bitch, these people are still warm. They are not even cold yet. And y'all are running down to the balls to compete. No, ma'am. Homeboy convulsed and had his seizure down to the ball. Pray tell couldn't even go because he had a category to walk. Hell no. We ain't doing this. We is not living like this. People's lives matter. Angel and Poppy. Angel, you can't get mad at Poppy because you ain't getting no work. If your ass is smoking crack and gaining weight by the second, bitch, you are no longer eligible. Get your body in shape, get your mind right, and get back in the game, sis. When you were hungry in season 1 and even in season 2, you were out there and you were getting it. You ain't even walking no more because you on that side. Girl, no ma'am. Get your head in the game. And out the motherfucking crack. And Poppy, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you goddamn doing. You are a great boyfriend. You are a great example. Not only for the characters in the show, but for men alike in this world. Like, you don't do any wrong to me. Like, even when you was doing your drug slanging, when you was staying with Blanca, I still would have dealt with that because, nigga, you doing what you got to do to survive. You ain't hurting nobody. You out here selling drugs. Like, well, but I just love Poppy. I just love me some Poppy. Electra, you wasn't giving much. Your acting is better. Oh, Jesus, it has improved. And I love how when you give your monologues, it wasn't many, but when you give your monologues, it's still, it's Electra-esque, but you've calmed down and you've made your words and your sentences more fluid, and it's not like it. I can believe that you are really out here doing this shit. I want to know how you getting your coins now that Hellfire is shut down, mama. Are you going to be doing private show-ins, or are you going to go back to endo shit? Let me know. And I think that was pretty much everybody. I will say, I agree with somebody on Twitter who said, I watched 2 episodes, but somehow I feel like I watched the entire season. Like, it felt like a movie that y'all was just using to close out this entire series. So I want to know. But then again, that's typically how y'all do with Pose. The first couple of episodes, y'all give us like a lot. And then y'all give us a couple fillers. And then y'all wrap it up in a nice little bow at the end of the season. So hopefully y'all follow that same formula. If not, then I'm just here for whatever y'all got. Because this is the last season. So I gotta be. And I hate that because I would love to have seen this go on, and continue throughout the decades to just show us how things progress and how y'all view it, and how the Pose characters would move in the 2000s, in the 2010s. I would have loved to have seen that. But y'all, these 2 episodes were giving what they were giving. I am at the gym now, girls. I'm finna work it out. So yeah, they were giving what they were giving. So I gave it what I had. Make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and that them notifications are on. Same place, same time.